Hello, traders. Welcome to the birthday stream. Just another day, though, man, for real. Not too much happened on the markets today. Really, what happened were a lot of big losers over time, like just the ones that have been getting killed, kind of carried the market. Where it's no longer is the do we see these mega caps making higher highs, highest highs of the year, highest highs ever. You know, they're not doing that anymore, but the S&P is just holding above all supports and stuff. So, and rallying some. So you've got some sort of rotation occurring to do that. But in crypto, I mean, like Bitcoin's flat today. A lot of altcoins are getting wrecked, especially 2 Bitcoin. And you have officially today, Binance.us has halted withdrawals for anyone, right? So wheels falling off over there. But what's new? What's surprising about that, man? Nothing. All right. So you don't know, the last 4-hour candle, Bitcoin, you know, the last 4-hour close for Bitcoin was the highest 4-hour candle close in 2 months to the day. So that's not bad, not really a big deal. And yesterday was the highest daily candle close since the 16th of August. And just sitting, and the first candle above the 200-day simple moving average since August 29th. And clearly different behavior, different price action from then to now, where though you did pull back and nearly tested it today, I mean, it was just one day, one and done back below it. So that's a good sign. I really like the fact that it was a failure. You're like, is it confirmed? And then a sell off with a higher low and then a break to a higher high. I love that. That's like some pretty good price action. So still a lot of work to be done though. 28.8, 30K, 31K. Above that, 36K for a major 38% retrace from the all-time high to the November 2022 lows. So we have not yet hit the golden zone. All right, that's Bitcoin. I mean, not much else to talk about on it. It's really kind of a quiet day.
Since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
Ethereum getting wrecked, right? Like Bitcoin's literally like flat. It was green, you know, it went green for moments less than an hour ago. And then you've got Ethereum down over 2%, your second largest crypto in the world. That's cause for concern. I mean, that you would, something's going on. There's a big shift occurring. And it is clearly people selling the living crap out of everything but Bitcoin. And there are like a couple, like always, there always will be like a couple S coins out there that are pumping or up, that are not down, whatever, TRB. Okay, congratulations on your illiquid S coins doing that. One guy can make the market. But like, it is concerning when you got like bigger names like Ethereum and XRP and BNB that are just down. And this is a trend. This is not something that's new. This has been going on. You might be asleep if you think it is kind of a new occurrence. Just because it's like now, oh, okay, so Bitcoin just keeps going up, keeps making its highest highs in a couple months and all these things. And then you got Ethereum. No one's bidding. There's no demands. And then like the days where Bitcoin doesn't pump, it just does nothing, literally nothing. Still selling pressure coming in on altcoins. Yep, that is why the Bitcoin dominance chart is so real, and that's why it helps us with our understanding of what's happening and what will continue to happen for a while, which is exactly what's happening and been happening. That will continue. That will continue until morale is improved. As you can see, Bitcoin dominance is just at the highs of the day. Right now, 52.13%. You know, just rivaling that high from June 28th. And you know, that's just a local level. Look left. Okay, well, there's some swing low right there. But ultimately, in the end, major target 60%, man.
Cutco tip $26.66. Happy birthday, Mitch. Wanted to say thanks for making a somewhat solo and lonely trading journey into a more enjoyable/entertaining one. I have taken away a breadth of knowledge from your streams over the years. Cheers and spin. 0.00093620 BTC.
Oh, wow. UTXO, thank you so much for the 2666. I was afraid of that word. I mean, I'll do it because I think that it won't land on what you want it to. Exactly. So, thanks, man. I don't think there would be near enough effort to get that really going. So I'm glad that you've, you find value in this channel. The stream, I try to provide it to the best of my ability, though, sometimes even your best isn't enough. Clearly, that's not the case with you. So I'm glad that I was able to positively influence you in a way, right? Hopefully that means that you understand this. It's just so not news. It's just like par for the course is what this is called. And it's definite TA respect. This might be the best Wyckoff schematic in the history of crypto in any capacity, right? To Bitcoin pairing, to US dollar pairing, and to a dominance pairing, right? This is it, man. And then we go to Ethereum to BTC to see the exact opposite, though a little further behind in its development. You're not in phase E quite yet. Hello?
Yo, Trav, just want to say that it's cool that you were born and stuff. Respect!
No, thanks, Kai, for the Tangia. Thank you, man. That was me. Thanks. As you can see what's happening right now, it looks like you're beginning to break it. This isn't like, just a random level. This was the automatic rally. This was it. Look, you got to go back to over 2 years ago when all this began. This is when the trading range was created with the buying climax, automatic rally, secondary test. You're like today. You're working on the first daily candle close below the level since July 12th, 2022. And the schematic was still developing. You still had a sign of weakness. You had an up thrust after distribution test. So there was just like you weren't there. And then, all of phase D, it's been going on. Okay, I'm going to take one. Let's put it like that. So possibly, this could be it. The day of my birthday, which is crazy, right? Like we're completing phase D with the daily candle close below the trading range bottom, and phase E could begin as early as 1 hour and 16 minutes from now when it closes. Wow. And then what would happen, oftentimes it could just start selling off immediately, but you're always normally going to be looking for checkbacks, right? Consolidation before the markdown phase begins. So just like Bitcoin went through a backup phase, there's like an inverse backup phase on the distribution side, right? Where it's like you break, you do this price action, and then it's just forms of confirmation for the sellers before another drawdown. And really you're looking, minimum 3 million Satoshis. You've got potential supports, right? Because they've never been regarded as support before. They've only been resistance. But that's just kind of like wide open spaces between 50 and 60% on Bitcoin dominance. Wide open spaces for 50% drawdown. But hey, man, there are plenty of people out there that are still. They're just they use faith, right? They're treating Ethereum like God or something, like it's a religion, and they're not paying attention to what's happening right now, what's been happening. And they will continue preaching the gospel of Vitalik, who caved to the climate terrorists. So good luck. Good luck, y'all, on this. Okay, let's since we were talking about, XRP, I think there was news on XRP where it's like there's a bank that's starting to use XRP now. That's great. That's good news. But it didn't do anything to the price, obviously. But like BNB was the bad news, and I don't think the price really moved based on the catalyst of withdrawals being halted on Binance.us for U.S. citizens. It doesn't matter. But one thing is happening. You're now like currently trading below all the key historical levels, right? I mean, all, just the ones that we've had. Forget the one from June 18th, 2022. That was Black Saturday. That was in the bottom day. But like outside of that, yep. After just going up and testing to 1870, like it was programmed on a TV show, having these lines here, just doing it 1, 2, now third time. There is just no demand. Oh my God. Like CZ is just going to continue offloading these S coins really bad. I mean, like he's been offloading them. We can tell based on the consecutive lower highs for like over a year now. And something's going to break. Something's going to give. You're going to see. So, I mean, even what Bitcoin hasn't done really anything and everything's pulling back. So just imagine Bitcoin like going down to 28K or 27K. Oh my God, it would be so brute. These altcoins are screwed, man. They're trading like bonds. Let's look at BNB to BTC because it was nearing a very critical support. I wonder if it's there. It has to be. It's there. Yep. Wow. Just yesterday, Binance coin to Bitcoin saw its lowest price and candle close since October of 2021. So we're talking about 2-year lows on Binance coin paired to Bitcoin. And at the same time, breaking very real supports. It's like a candle low close from 2021.
Happy birthday, Mont.
What's up, Nick? Thanks for the 712, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I mean, like here, you're staring off the ledge of a cliff. You can clearly see like what's next. Not much here. Wow. Okay, just get ready. This is, I mean, you think it's over. It's like, oh, we're hitting a key inflection point. Nah, you're taking out the lows from June. So just buckle up, man. Okay, let's get XRP. Down 1.3%, and unfortunately, just doing probably the worst thing ever. I mean, the level that's been a clear inflection point from history is being re-regarded as resistance, and I just don't. That's not really what you want to happen right now. It's not good. So, just if you imagine Bitcoin has a pretty, I mean, Bitcoin drops 1,000 points, which it could, and it wouldn't even matter for Bitcoin. But these altcoins, it will matter a lot. They will be routed. A bearish rout will be in order. And unfortunately, XRP is not going to be immune from that. So this is just not good at all. Like Bitcoin's like the only thing kind of that's out there that's like really like in good shape, like pretty like it, there's a promising outlook. There could be. I mean, assuming we can break all the resistance that we have not broken. We haven't broken 28.8, 30K, 31K. So it could literally be the first lower high where we can't capture higher highs than we saw in July. And it's over. And if that's the case, it's really over for these altcoins. This is it. This is how it ends for them. Thanks for the birthday wishes in the Discord. I mean, all over. The DMs in the Discord, Instagram, Twitter. It's all over the place. Text from some people. So thanks for all that. Appreciate it. It is just a Tuesday, though, and not too much going on the markets I mean, if you want to see like what I'm talking about, like why things are so, it's over, like these alts. Look, here's Uniswap. Just taking a look at some of these losers. Okay, it's about to be, you know, about an hour and 9 minutes change. It'll be the lowest daily candle close since Black Saturday, June 18th, 2022. That will be confirmed. You will be taking out the lows from June of this year and all the others, right? CZ or whoever, probably CZ, offloading everything he can subtly as to not create a panic, getting out, man, exiting. So the final markdowns can begin, and we're talking a target of 175 eventually. Yeah, just wait. Why would you? Please tell me why like 175 is out of the realm of possibility on an asset like Uniswap. I mean, Storage was one that kind of pumped, but you know, whatever. Don't think it's anything special. It's just going sideways instead of collapsing. So, I mean, it's got some downside, 30 cents. So it's like 8-cent downside. That's like, oh, just 20% downside minimum from here. And it's, some people would just don't care. Don't think that's a big deal. I think the 20% drawdown is always bad, but okay. Ren, it's headed for death. Like you look at this chart and it's like, the worst thing ever, right? 3.3 cents. Minimum 3 cents is really the target. 3 to 3.3, whatever. It's a zone. Look at what's happening. This high, this one high from November of 2018 has flipped to resistance for the first time. Literally like, I mean, at least since April of 2020 when it was support, it's now resistance. After failure, all the lower highs coming in.
Happy birthday, buddy. Can you check out MOS? I like the Natgis connection. Thank you for everything.
Harry Contrarian, thanks to 20 super chat. Sure, we'll look at Mosaic. Absolutely, thanks, dude. Yeah, the unusual suspects, the ones that have been getting wrecked. They've been doing okay. Again, like they've been propping up the index funds, like the IWM today, like all the small caps, like. As support, buyers come in to defend, and you can check out all the individual assets to see it. Or just kind of check, look how bad this is. This is like the worst thing that could ever happen. FTM Phantom. This is it. Like, right? Distribution, only lower highs. Someone is getting out. They are exiting, like, and not coming back. And so now what's happened? You broke support the day of October 9th. And now a formal bearish back test with a really nice, like, is that not a shooting star if I've ever seen one? At resistance. And look at this bearish engulfing candle. That's a nasty engulfing. And it will be the lowest daily candle close since the end of 2022, November 21st, 2022. That's where you're headed. That was just a fake out, a fake false bearish breakdown. Or if you look left, you know, like it's a big level. And there's just not much here. There's one low at 15.5 cents and then 5 cents, 5.6 cents. So can you imagine? I mean, like, wouldn't that make sense? I mean, I might think about looking at FTM again one day if it ever gets down there. And that just means it would have to lose 75% of its value, 73, whatever. Okay. Dude, we're cool, right? XLM. 200-day moving average is flipped to resistance, another shooting star, another bearish engulfing candle. Just wait for 9 cents, man, for a test. You haven't tested it, you should. And that doesn't seem like a big deal. That just means that XLM's got to lose another, 13% of its value. Okay, just wait. Just wait. Worst thing in the possible world. I mean, look at this, dude. Zcash, $26. The level of all levels, and it's based on history. No one would argue. Look, you can see how real it is, right? All the touches. That has formally flipped to resistance again. Tried it once, but then an up thrust had to happen. Maybe more liquidity grabs, a nice tweezer top right there, but now a reconfirmed validity of resistance. And it's just like, when collapse? That's a great question, because seems like very soon collapse. Waiting for 18 bucks. So thanks, Joshua. Uziar. Thanks, dude. Jordan, thank you. Cam. Daniel, thank you, dude. Just look at some of these, man. Algo, like down 3.3%. I mean, do you see how close this is to the end of the line? I'm talking, if you look left, what do you mean the end of the line? You're already below the all-time low, at least on this chart. I know there's more data, maybe on another, but the March of 2020 nadir, when the world stopped working, right? The whole world economy stopped. It is at trading at a lower price than then. That should tell you something. Like, yeah, you have a hopium pattern completion zone of a bullish deep crab, but it doesn't line up with anything looking left.
Happy birthday.
Is that a joke?
I don't want to eat the bugs. Thanks for the 420, man. Thank you, dude. Super chat. Yeah, dude. It's just another day, man. Only lower highs, right? Only a joke. Only like you're only an actual masochist if you're buying these things. You're a masochist. Let's take a look at Lind. Remember it like rallied off an M shape completing and a type 2, and then what did it do? Hit this like supply line that goes back to August 2022, February 2023, July of this year, and it was re-regarded as resistance. So very good respect right there. Now trading below the 200-day simple moving average again, right, as it was flirting, trying to break it. I mean, liquidity grabs probably, trying to get idiot, stupid money to like FOMO in on a false breakout or something. And now just rolling over. And just not as worse as others, but still just garbage. Here's Dash. You know, really trying here, really wants to make so close to its lowest level, lowest daily close, maybe ever on this chart. God, at least since 2017. And if it's not the worst, it'll be the second worst day ever, you know, like worst daily candle close. Yeah, man, this is just letting you know, man, just showing you, right? Hey, Bitcoin just made its highest level in multiple months, and then no one's buying anything else. And I want to make sure that you understand that with this stream, okay? DOT working on its lowest daily candle close the entire downtrend.
Can we have a look at Gin Joint Corporation? Happy birthday.
What's up, Mr. Saying? Yeah, dude, we'll look at that. Sure. You know what's going to happen on DOT today? If all stays the same or lower, it'll be the lowest daily candle close since August 21st, 2020. So multi-year lows. And 350 below that, nothing. Just a joke. Wow. And I love the price action, right? Confirmed. Old support is resistance. Yeah, that's amazing, dude.
RLB/USDT on Uniswap 4 hours chart. Actually holding better than 99% of all coins.
Crypto Juggle, thank you. We can look at that if you're so inclined. Sure. And thanks for the ongoing birthday wishes from everyone. Okay. We will just continue on, just looking. KSM working on its lowest daily candle close, literally, of the entire downtrend, and I think ever. Okay, look, it's going to take out all. It'll be the lowest day. Traders have never settled up at 1688 before in history, at least on this chart. Okay, I mean, like, dude, you got three years, and dude, that's it. That's like all-time lows. So just you get it, Adam. Here's Adam. All right, getting real close here to death. Already below all the key levels, man. It's EOS still getting ready for all-time lows. Just hadn't happened yet. Just wait. GRT getting ready to collapse. It just looks like the stage is set for a collapse for most of these altcoins, and it's I think it's warranted. I think there's nothing wrong with that. They don't provide any real world good in service to humanity. So let's just, hey man, I don't think anything Just cut everything in half, and they'll still provide the same value to the world. So what are you worried about? What's your problem? You get a 50% discount on most of these S coins eventually. And who knows where Bitcoin could be? It could be at 50K. What? All right. Let's, I know we got a few requests and stuff, but let's look at kind of something that was a big deal today. It was the 5-year yield. There it is, man. Hit its highest price in a long time, highest price since August 2007 again. And you're just waiting, and 5+%, just waiting for that, just mooning. This government's desperate, man. They want your money. But the 10-year highest daily candle close in many years, right? Since 06, 07, right? The 20-year, same thing. It didn't quite take out the high from October 6th, but it's close. You can see they're just rallying, they're roaring, ripping and roaring. The 2-year also did something. Yeah, the two-year, unreal. Like, holy crap. US 2-year hitting its highest levels officially since July of 2006. Headed towards that peak from June 2006, 5.28%. So insane. Shorter term is just kind of flat. It's still elevated though. It's still insane. Keeps going up. And then your bond, right? Just to look at the bond chart. Oh no, we suck again. And actually, something technical happened recently on the bond chart you're not going to be happy with. A formal bearish back test. What was once this very key support for so long, for many years, an inflection point over and over and over. It has flipped where it used to be. Let me show you. It's not my opinion. None of this is my opinion. This is price action. And there it is, right? It was support in 2011. The last time it was visited before in the past, it was the bottom before Moon, right? And then before it, same type price action. You gotta go to the TLT to see more. There's so many more times it's support. It's this gray zone, 87, 70, 80, $88. You see it? How many times it's been a support over all the years? And now it is flipped formally to resistance and nothing more. So bearish back test. Really bad. Okay, and then I'll just run through these index funds and then we'll get to the requests. Okay, here's your spider. Just holding up, just flat today. Still has not filled a gap, unfilled gap from $438.76. Just sitting sideways, man, as the mega caps stall and the small caps rally. That's kind of the story of the day today. Energy, really strong, man. All the energy stocks looking real good still. Your Dow Jones was up 0.04%. Highest daily candle close officially since September 21st. That happened, but barely, you know. And just in a major chop zone, dude. This is just... Okay. Still making higher lows. I got it. Yep. NASDAQ Composite. Still, you know, verdict is out on this. Yeah, the buyers defended the support. But, you know, after the initial rally on the economic data, there's just really been no follow through yet. And the big question is, how will the performance end up after that impulse candle that got you back above all the, you know, this demand line? The last thing you want to see is another lower high.
Awesome birthday, McKay.
Eric Cartman, thank you, dude, for the birthday wishes. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, just another lower high. So if it ends up being like that, and you got classic distribution structure, the three falling peaks, and that's really, really bad. Then IWM, which is the one to talk about today, the one like, hey, okay, where there was movement today, and it was the basement dwellers up 1.12%. A buyer's trying to confirm a bottom at a 2018 low. Just 2 days ago, it made its lowest price, its lowest candle close since March or October last year. Just bad, but it doesn't matter. Just holding, just like always, just only holding. It's just now. Here's the question: what performance will we see on the IWM here? Will the rotation continue from the mega cap big runners into the losers that were just lost everything, that have just all-time lows, garbage? A lot of them are just, they'd been crashing and now they're just kind of rallying randomly, reacting. They're not double bottoming or anything. They're not really showing structure. They have just been in impulse phase, down, number go down, but now we're rallying, so it's cool. So good. I mean, it's all cool that it's happening at an inflection point, so it makes a little sense, right? All right, so let's see. Here's the quad screen. There it is, man. Top left, S&P futures. This is all futures. Dow Jones futures, top right. Bottom left is NASDAQ futures. Bottom right's IWM. Doesn't look so great, does it, on the 4 hour? I mean, it's like, oh my God, it's double bottoming. Like, okay, cool, but make a higher high and then maybe we'll talk. Yeah. What's up, Keys? All right, was our first request was the spin, but that failed. Sorry, UTXO. No one else is gonna help either. Dang, man, this is like the sun has set. The sun is setting. I can't change it. I can't make the sun go up. You know, YouTube live streamer. So Nat Gas, just you want? Oh, Mosaic. Sorry. Yeah, and engulfing candle today. It's close. It's close there. Mosaic, I think the trend reversal, the blow off top that happened April of 2022. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. But you know, they're trying to pivot this asset, and $37 is a big level, right? Where you saw inflection in January of 2022. It's been a resistance in 2021, major resistance in 2018, and also in 2015, and pretty much in 2010, 2009. Oh my God, what a big level for Mosaic right here. Dude, he's asking about it because he's like, man, is that like, are we putting in a bottom here? Is it like double bottoming? Maybe higher low? Engulfed. But he's just wondering, man, is this it? Yeah, maybe it's trying to do it. Look for a lower high though. It's not, it's been in a downtrend. It's below the 200-day moving average. It's not, the trend is not your friend here. If you want like tons of performance and lots of upside, all I can do is tell you, like, if buyers are actually able to really break the level, then an easy like gap fill at $42, $44 target, you know. Until then, just understand, you know, lower highs, lower lows, and just because you put in your first higher low doesn't mean you're out of the downtrend. Because then because the next thing has to be, buyers have to make a higher high, and that would require the market participants to push the price above 42.81, and that you're not even close. So just know, big level, you break that, huge consequences for like, I mean, above this level, minimum 11% upside for the gap fill. Maybe so, man. Yeah, Nat Gas. All right, let's see. Next one was JYNT, like joint. The Joint Corporation.
Is that a joint?
Literally, I mean, this is the most appropriate. Is that a joint ever? Yeah. Well, I've never been on this chart, so Now there's a peak. There's a valley from the COVID crash. And now you're just heading on back to it. I mean, it's up 4%, but I can't even tell. This is what, look, man, this is what altcoins look like. It just is. This is exactly what, I mean, it's just, I think the altcoins are they're a little bit clearer because there was like one more bonus lower high than this right here. So just don't be surprised if eventually all these supports for these S coins breaks and we get the same outcome as Joint got. So what's the question here? You just want to look at the Joint Corporation, man? Well, we can do a little zone here to be nice. Candle low close. And then the wick, of course. All right. There you go. You're at it. Okay, so a reaction today. But remember, as a swing trader, just because you hit a support for the first time in years, over 3 years, closer to 4 years, that's not where we care. We care if the asset rallies and then the sell-off occurs again and we get a second low. Maybe it might be worth looking at again. And you could talk about strategizing an entry and a stop loss, but for now it's like, congrats, you finally reached a multi-year low, and that's it so far. That's just not really great, man. But at least it does look like altcoins. Someone's offloading, and they're also keeping the price propped up. They finally got all their position out. They allocated properly, so then they were able to let it go. And it did. All right, RLB USDT on Uniswap.
Happy birthday to the greatest, the most tremendous, the believest person ever. Believe me, nobody has a birthday like you, Mitch, and nobody wishes happy birthday better than me, folks. You're making birthdays great again. Huge day, like the day I became president. Roll Tide, my boy.
So G-Dog, thanks, man, for the President Trump contribution. Thank you, dude. Huge. Thank you, dude. So, if we're looking at RLB on Uniswap, I mean, yeah, it's better than the rest. Like, higher highs, higher lows, long term since it got listed, but it's probably just because it's so illiquid. There aren't many bots tied up with it, right? Not many bots programmed to the macro. So, yeah, I mean, for now, 12 cents. This candle high close back from July, it's being re-regarded as support, and that's it. Cool, but it's down almost 8% today, and it's Rollbit coin. So like, it has the same fundamental use as all the other S coins, which is nothing. So, but it's technically superior in ways. And again, I told you why, because the illiquidity and it's nothing. The closer you are to 12 cents, I guess the closer you are to some sort of level where you can strategize an entry and set up a stop loss type below it, and then your target would probably be like 19 cents if you had to. But I don't trust anything like this. These are all scams on charts. They're scams. Rollbit doesn't do anything for anyone. I don't give a crap what you say. But I do appreciate the contribution. I'm going to look at it if you requested it, you know?
Happy birthday, trader. A lot more happier now that Big D Trump is here. I'm a man of the people, the trading people. So I'm here to support you like Pamela Anderson's bra. A big task, if you know what I mean. Big D Trump sends the best of wishes, literally the best.
Thank you, Bet One Then Bet Two for the Donald Trump contribution. Thank you, dude. Amazing AI. Different world. Brave new world we live in. Okay. So, yeah, higher lows, back tests. The cutoff would be 12 cents. Say like you were in on this crap already. You already owned it. Like just protect yourself below 12 cents. That's all I can say. Because I think below that, you're in a lot of trouble. All right. RLB. That was the last formal request. Yeah. So we got another 44 minutes till the daily close. I guess I'm going to try to stick around for that. I went live early. Got, dinner plans tonight for the birthday. So was just like going live early, thinking if there was hype or anything, we might like drink or do drinking or something. I don't know. We can go to some stocks, I guess. Well, we didn't look at gold. It's done nothing today. I still don't even know how you could trust it yet. It hasn't taken out the previous highs. Just was a violent rally, a squeeze, a major squeeze. Yeah, squeeze. That's it, not much movement. Still below the 200-day moving average. Silver. Better than gold today, but see, it's below an inflection point. It's not above it. It still hasn't made a higher high yet. Still low. It could be the lowest high of the downtrend. So, all right, just checking on it. Cool. Let's look at U.S. oil. Just up, and it's uptrending. Okay, the trend has reversed, at least in the short term. Okay, and so you're looking for a $100 target. That's the target on U.S. oil. That's it. It's literally it. You're just waiting for $100. Good luck to everyone in the West, everyone in the world. Higher energy costs equals less prosperity. Tesla earnings tomorrow? Oh, okay. Yeah. Cocoa futures all-time highs. So rejoice. Hype in the chat. Jesus chimes. Wow. 31.89. First time in human history at 3,200. You did it. Orange juice. Getting ready for all-time highs.
Happy birthday. A few days with BTC pump or fake news. Reef/US traded and took profit at the first hit, then sold it, came back to same entry before. Nice and /out trade.
No, really? I think I scanned through that and it looked like it was already breaking supports without rallying. Oh, we can look at it. I think I'm gonna get a beer no matter what. Right? Yeah, dude. Like that's not a trade. Like that can't. This is why I talk about them the way I do. We're like, see, yeah, of course one could try to take a long, but why? There is no bidding in crypto on nothing except Bitcoin. You can, yes, I'm saying collectively 99.9. Just because I say 99.9 doesn't mean like there are one or two out there like Maker that are different, a little different. This is a scam. Reef's a scam. It's below all its levels. Okay. Getting ready for the lowest price ever. Okay. I mean, all it needs to do is lose another % of its value and it'll be the lowest daily candle close ever on this chart. It's like the lowest high ever got put in. There it is. Just loser market. You don't want to own altcoins. You're out of your mind. You're a masochist trying to look for opportunity on these scams. It showed you that one joint stock and the way this looks like joint before it gapped down and collapsed like 30-40%. That's the way it looks. This is joint before collapse. Distribution with the buy wall, and the buy wall is like breaking. I'm sorry, man. That's just, what do you want from me? You're like forcing me to want to like crypto, and I can't like the altcoins. They're beanie babies. The bubble popped 2 years ago. get over it. The bubble still has so much air left in it. And not all the way. I mean, like, there's just a little bit more air to lose. Okay, we're like 80% of the air from the bubble is deflated. We got about 20% more air to push out before we can completely flatten the market and start over and reassess. Now, I don't think people are too stupid to get it at all. And here. Oh my God, dudes. That is so loud. Thank you for the wasted. Yep. That was, yeah, that was scary. Thank you. Look, WRX, it was up 40%. Pump and dump. Pump and dump. Already gone. Gonna head down and test its lowest lows since 2021 soon. You know it. Now that's it. 1 and 2. These two highs are lower than all the others. Just wait. Wait for 6 cents, 5.6 cents, and you may not even, probably don't even want to touch it then. We were just looking through these. Oh, Cardano. Oh my, yeah, dude, like, you really gonna do it? Are you gonna take a long here? You're crazy. Like, it's such a good idea. Then why are you gonna be given this much time to go long? Nah, it's not like that. It's not like that. Hold on, I'm gonna go get a beer for myself, all right?
Happy birthday, Mitch. I'll drink one with you. A buddy of mine works at Rivian. Any thoughts on the weekly chart? What would you want to see before getting optimistic on this one?
I don't know. Hold on. I'll address that in a second. Be right back. Thank you. All right. You wanted to look at Rivian, huh? It's the car maker. Let me pop this birthday beer. We can continue looking at things on charts. Dude, I'm just telling you, man, look at Cardano. It's just, there's no demand. They want you to buy it. They're desperate for your liquidity. They need you to buy, okay? That's why Hoskinson's going to events. He's pushing. He's the pusher man. But clearly, that event failed. Because look at the chart. Just getting ready for collapse. We're on collapse watch on ADA. Collapse watch on BNB. Thank you for the continuous birthday wishes, everyone. Chill wave, let's look at it. I think we looked at this like last week or something. It's a logo. It's so dangerously close to Binance logo. If Binance needs some help, some money, maybe they just sue Rivian. Oh God, dude! Like what the? Just looks like an S coin, doesn't it? What do we need? I don't know. Maybe like a higher high than 40 bucks one day. That would definitely help because that's your previous discernible major high. I mean, I get you, you know, if you're wanting to really grasp on some hopium here, look at that level, that 1927. That's that swing low from May of 2022. Buyers are trying, are they not? I mean, like, you know, they're really trying to keep it above that price. But it's like, look, what happened? The lowest low ever. And like, oh my God, inverse head and shoulders or something. And then a huge rally, a big short squeeze. And then a miserable, substantially lower high than the previous high. The lowest high pretty much ever. The lowest major discernible high. And then, it's like confirmed distribution here. And yeah, you're holding, Maybe there's divergence in a world above the 200-day moving average is great. So it's like your trend is eternally bearish. Below 1927 is like
happy birthday. Thoughts on coin? Brian Armstrong gonna pump the chart using his shiny bald head. Let's go.
Maybe. You know, it's pretty bad, but again, you're so close to resistance. If bids just come in, it could be fine. I like it above that $83 level. Well, but we can look, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I look at this and I say, man, I've got thousands of other assets I can look at. I would just rather put my money in ExxonMobil or something, or like Valero. Like I just, instead of this, that. Like, why put your money in this when you could just, hey man, I'm just gonna put my money here, and it's gonna be a lot safer and a lot better trend. There's no question about it. My God, like the highest low ever, the highest discernible swing low in human history has occurred just recently on ExxonMobil. That's like real. Holy crap. Here was a low. Here's the higher low. Here's the higher low. It's like 1, 2, 3. It's almost like crazy looking 3 rising valleys here, dude. Shoot, like hidden bullish divergence. Maybe. I mean, just so good about anything above 104. It's only bullish on ExxonMobil. So it's not even about like, ooh, what's Rivian going to do next? It's just more about you have finite capital. You can't put your money in everything. So forget Rivian, because it's just technically inferior to so many other assets that exist where you could put your money. That's what it's all about. Not about finding out what's this one going to do? Who cares what this one's going to do? How is it compared to others? Okay, what was it? Oh, Coinbase. Yeah, Coinbase, whatever. I mean, it was, again, below the level, still is, but, you know, maybe if it can hold here, like, it's all about $83, right? Maybe the bullish divergence is really still trying to play out. One low, the slightly lower low, the sellers are exhausted, but, you know, not really in a great area, not a level that's easy to strategize. I'd like to see the divergence take the price back above $83, and then I'll feel really a lot better about things, okay? This is like kind of Wyckoff accumulation, like schematic that hasn't played out. I mean, this is the backup. If you are Wyckoff accumulation, this is the BU, like the thing that happens after the first breakout, that initial pump out of phase D into phase E. You then get the pullback at the BU in phase E, and then sometimes where the BU can actually be below the trading range's resistance, and that's maybe what's happening. But I think no matter what happens, it could continue to draw down so much, and it's still going to be fine as long as a higher low than $48 comes in, because that would be accumulation. So wherever it happens, okay. I had a good day today, up 3%. That's nice, but let's break $83 so the backup can conclude, and we can really go into markup phase. Head back up to 114 and then eventually 150. It will require Bitcoin. That's it. It's all Bitcoin. That's all you have to do. All Bitcoin has to do is just go up, and coin will eventually break $83 again. BNB's loss is Coinbase's gain. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Who's using Binance.us anymore anyway, though? So I think the damage was already done. Rep says Hive. Yeah, Hive, and there was like one more BT, the Bitcoin miners. Down 1.2%. It is kind of interesting. Yeah, this is a level here. $3 is not a joke. Yeah. Look, you see it? It's like this 2017 open candle, and then it's that swing high from April 2019. And then it was like regarded as support again in June 2022. It's like, man, if you could hold that, oh yeah, that is like it may not do well, but you certainly understand this is an area of inflection where one could try to strategize an entry. That's all I'm saying. $3 is like the closer you are to 3, the more hopium you can smoke. Sandpel, one more time, dude. One more time, and you're gone. Don't be shilling S coins. Yeah, your S coin's not special at all. It's nothing. Just like all the others. I can't wait till the response is going to be like literally what every other scam coin person says. No, dude, no, it's not, dude. It's special. It's good. It actually is different. Sure it is. No, it's not. It's not. And no one wants to hear it, okay? Okay, so Hive, and then the other one's BTBT, I think. It's another key level. Is it? No, maybe it's not this one. I can't remember. I gotta find it. I don't know. I mean, there's like something I was looking at. Just like that high right there. They're trying to defend $2, right? Yep, $2 is definitely something. And you gotta wonder if it'll make the full 886. Or this is where it's going to pivot. I mean, like, even if it makes a full-on 886 later, it could very well be where a reaction reversal.
Cheers, sir.
What's up, Coca-Cola Man Boy? Thank you for the 3s. Oh, you've been singing the blues. You should be Coca-Cola Earth Boy. Lately, okay. This is where, like, you know, a rally could occur, and then it just ends up being a much lower high than the previous highs and rolls over, tests $2 later, and then dumps, and then breaks. So, okay, it's like interesting. There was one more. Was it Hut or no? This one's kind of interesting. I think I had that in log scale. Like, look at Stronghold Digital Mining. I mean, it's not like good, really, but it is interesting, right? Like, you know, it's like what? Whoa! I mean that's a level, $4, right? 408. The old all-time low from January of this year. So you're just back. It's like an S coin though. You got an M shape that's completed. It's perfect. It's a pretty beautiful bullish bat pattern completed, but you know, it's hitting the pattern completion zone and nothing's happening. It just reminds me of a bunch of altcoins. Like, no one's buying this crap, even if it's at these awesome levels, like these strategic, right? I mean, that's awesome. Nice bat, man. Batman. Gotham City. Like there, it's here, but when bids, when like actual bid, enough bids to rally it, you know, to maybe the next peak, which will be like 780 up there. Good God. Talking about like doubling up if it actually played out. You're just here. It's like, is it going to happen? Huh. Took one of the, took like Riot like a million years doing the same thing before it actually went higher, right? Was it Riot? Yeah, right here. Like from April 20th all the way to June, just holding above supports, and then finally rallies, then pumps and dumps. And then this
NFC might be near a good entry point. TA, please. It's been a company since 1883. Thanks, Mitch.
So, Rep, I think that one was getting destroyed recently, right? Thanks for the 15. Every time someone tips a TTS, I'll just take a sip at this point. We'll just do it like that. Thanks, man. So look, there it is. This is just, you can't argue with Riot right now. Look at the level, okay? I don't think anyone out there could like come up with some opinion that's different than this. If you care about technicals and swing lows, like it's August 2012, June 2013, and October 2014. You see the swing low, 942. It's right there. It's been resistance in 2022. It's been support, right? In June. And they're trying so hard. Are they not trying to get the price back above the level? You gotta wonder if it'll play out. It looks locally, shoot, man, since July, it looks identical to Coinbase. Same market participants, probably. Same composite man on this as Coin. Just below the 200. I don't know, I'm just looking. What was the one that was... Oh, Clean Spark was the one I think that was like kind of interesting. Yeah, it goes up, hits the golden zone. Yep. But look, yeah, above 380. There's the swing low from 2019. It became a swing low again in July 2022, August 2022, October 2022, February 2023. It flipped to support. They're trying again. They're really trying. Look at all this like triple bullish divergence on the MACD histogram. Broke back above the 200-day simple moving average, confirmed today, $4.17. So it's just an interesting level, isn't it, on some of these miners? Clean spark. The trend could have already reversed, right? I mean, you've already put in your lowest low, you put in a higher low, put in a higher high in the previous high, higher low again, and then higher high. And yeah, you're starting at lower high, but now you're just rivaling the previous major lows, so it's not over.
Happy birthday, Mitch. I really enjoy your streams and content. Good to know we have someone who isn't bought and paid for in our corner. Long live the TA.
Is that a joint?
Thanks, cool, man. Yeah, dude. Of course, ain't no thing, man, for people that were raised right. You know how it is. Thank you, dude. Take a sip of that, for sure. Thanks for the B-Day wishes. Critical Thinker, Golshi, Cesarus, Alex. FMC's down half its value in 6 months. Yeah, there you go. I knew I like recalled it. It's like, ooh, sometimes you just see the ticker and you remember, oh man, cringe. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. What happened, what's been happening is like, this is like why the IWM's rallying. This is like how and why the index funds are holding up here. It's just because like these losers that have lost their souls are like bouncing at or near inflection points. Clearly, I mean, what do you want? I mean, 63 bucks, was that? Yeah, that was it. Okay. A swing low that goes back to March 2018, December 2018, the COVID crash. It's just reacting. There's a reactive move occurring at that level. It's a squeeze. It's a violent rally, up almost 5% today. This happens. This is not a swing trader's thing. This is just, oh, you want to be a scalper? It's above 63 bucks. Okay, buyers coming in. Look, I mean, it happened here. Like, oh, we got a rally of sorts, you know, in July. Look, oh my God. A bear market over in May. Now you're going to find out it'll have a rally and it could last. It could be insane, but either way, it'll just be a lower high than the previous high and roll over later. Just resetting the oscillators. My God, I'm talking for 6 weeks plus, FMC was oversold on the daily. There was no edge. Nothing implied that sellers were exhausted. This just happens. Short squeezes. Okay, when assets finally conclude their collapse. All right, you know, short sellers should take profit, man. What, you're not going to... Someone short on that, not going to take profit at an inflection point from history? You're out of your effing mind. They're not like long-term shorters. They're just shorting and they're gonna wait for support. And okay, all right, let's cover. We'll fade it later after this bullcrap rally that when it concludes. You know, so that's your FMC. Sorry about the bad news on it though, Rep. You say it might be near a good entry point, but again, it's not about. So their inflection points are always good entry points, right? But then you got to have the price action. Consolidation structures, divergencies. There are many things that have to happen at inflection points. Of course, yes, we're always looking for inflection points, but that's like step one. Then you got to find all the other things that are happening at it, right? Like springs, back test of springs, right? Ascending triangles through rising valleys, hidden bullish divergence, classic. Well, you got none of that on this. It just concluded an impulse that was just real bad. I mean, that is just disgusting. And it was really cool how it concluded. Head and Shoulders first off in 2022, but then the perfect, I mean, this should be in Scott Carney's next book, you know, running a seminar on a bearish bat with a type 2 return. Look what it turned into. Gorgeous trend reversing W shape. God. Ryan, Colby, Yashar, Darwin. Thank y'all for the happy birthday wishes. Thank you. It's had 3 or 4 other declines of this magnitude and look after. Sure, dude, again, man, like it can happen. Yeah, at this level, insane V-shapes. I didn't say that it's not going to keep going higher. It very well could. But it's just, for me, right, we're looking for, a confirmed bottom would be awesome, right? Look, October 2021, like a double bottom. Even here, even right here, like December 2018, it was like a low, then a slightly lower low. It was like your second low. I mean, I just think even if you're identifying lower low, like double bottoms potentially, it is always lower risk to go long on the second low, not the first. Because the first time, no one knows, man. No one really knows. So, okay. But it's just you're trying to practice the right things, you know? We got less than 20 minutes to your daily close. If you're enjoying the birthday stream, hit that like button below the sub. Thanks for being here. Just another day, though, man. Just Tuesday. Not much going on. Altcoins are awful. They're trash, and they've been trash, and you know it. What's up, brothers? What's up, brothers, man? Let it play real quick.
Well played. Now, chug.
All right, bet one. I'll sip, okay? I'll sip for Dwight Schrute. TTS Echo. Yeah, I don't know, man. I know if I do this, Brad, just pay attention real quick and DM me right after this next TTS, okay? And let me know if the echo goes away. Real time experimentation here.
Have a birthday drink on me.
Let me know. Let me know. Was it okay? You don't have to DM me. I guess you can just say it in chat too. No echo there. Boom. Yeah, that's what it is.
First of all, happy birthday,
It's
Mitch.
so dumb though because I can't
please
hear
look
it
at
now.
$/US was considering adding
Something
more for
changed,
long-term
man.
position.
I do these things. I've been
Thanks.
doing this stuff almost 6 years. And it's like they change things and they break things that just weren't a thing before. And that's always how it is. Yeah, we'll look at that. Anonymous, thanks for the 15, man. I'll take another sip. Jeez. Well, that sip was for Brothos, the 20, and this one's for Anonymous. Trying to make a game out of it, man. Okay, it's just tough in a depressed market. Sol, yeah, and Sol's actually, compared to the 99%, Sol, like locally, is kind of okay. Like it really is. You know how it is. I'm trying to be a straight shooter. Like if it is looking good, then fine. I'm going to talk about it. Like that. This is actually good. Notice how alts are smashed, 3+% down on average, and then you got Sol over here that hasn't made a lower low. I mean, these two lows are higher than the lowest low you saw at the end of 2022. So just because it's a lower low locally, it's virtually like one low, the second low, confirming accumulation. But then you got this bonus low. It's almost like this inverse head and shoulders stuff, but it happens to be forget Bulkowski structures, just pay attention to inflection zones from history. And you can see it's very real. A swing high from February 2021, a wick low from May of 2021. That's kind of why I created this inflection zone. And I love the way the price is correlating because it's a spring back test of spring here, $19, and a rally. And now you're above the 200-day moving average regarding it as support. There might be some hidden bullish divergence on the MACD histogram. You're in the bullish control zone. You're at 65. But you're not overbought. It's just better than no altcoins just aren't doing this. So I'm just pointing out that this is okay. Right? You understand how many altcoins, almost all of them, are like at the same price that we saw December 2022. They just are. This isn't. So if you break 2666, that's the major level. Above that could be a $37 pump. Yeah, I mean, or a pump 237. Okay, like above, $26 and change. I mean, you're like 40% upside if it happens. Okay, so I'm not calling for that. I'm just telling you it's different. It's a different chart than all the others. It's not algo. It's not Lind. It's not DOT. It's not KSM. It's not Atom. It's not EOS. It's not Mana. It's not GRT. It's not Comp. It's Sol, and it's okay. Go ahead and get mad about it. So it looks like sugar futures. Yeah, sugar. If it was up here doing that, sure. Okay. Just kidding. But I get what you're saying. It's fine. It's fine. Anything above $19 is technically safe on Sol. Below that, I wouldn't want anything to do with it. Okay. Just, well. I know, Jonathan. It's okay, dude. Deep breaths, in and out. Have a beer with me. Say that again. Thank you. Bob Bowie in the chat. Hey, it's Eric, man. What's up, dude?
TTS.
See you at dinner.
Thanks for your time, sir.
What's up, Jay? Oh, yeah. Here you go, man. TTS. What do you mean? I've told you I'm just taking a sip per contribution. You know, that's the game. Since we can't get anything else going. It's just got to be innovative here. Very, very innovative. I guess we didn't look at total, did we? We'll look at total, chat. It's not impressive. Like, I'd have looked at total at the beginning of the stream if it actually was good. It's not. It's just a joke. It's just a joke, man. I just, Jonathan, what do you think about, you know, all the conflict with Israel and Palestine and Ukraine and unlimited spending and all the stuff? I mean, like, who are you gonna vote for in the presidential election, right? Let's just be as political as possible. Let's ask Jonathan.
I like turtles.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you so much.
There's bears out here.
It's a joke. I can't help it. Total market cap's a joke. Below the 200-day moving average again. This is being carried by Bitcoin. This chart's carried by Bitcoin. If you look at total 2, total 3, they're terrible. I hate them. They're awful. They're worse performing than this. Bitcoin is carrying the whole market right now. It's gross. Just waiting for a BNB to collapse, Ethereum to collapse. You know, let's flip to proof of stake. Because climate change, and let's oh my god, dude. Yeah, I'm not even gonna get into it. Okay, so just yeah.
Bueller.
It just like if Bitcoin goes down like 2% just for fun. Oh god, you imagine what's gonna happen to these altcoins? Bitcoin, if Bitcoin was to just go down to, I don't know. Let's look at Bitcoin real quick and see, like, would a pullback make any sense here? I mean, this is like, yeah, 28.8 is everything. You're not above it. You're just holding. It's kind of just an indecision candle after a big impulse, which is fine. I don't think you, I mean, like at this point, I don't think you want to see Bitcoin go below 27,700, that candle high close from August 29th. But heck, even if you went to 27,700 just to check back, just to test it, just for buyers to test, to confirm the validity of it as support instead of it being resistance one time. If that happened, my God, just bye-bye altcoins. Your worst altcoins are just going to just be down 6%. Oh, okay, Eric. All right, man. I mean, you can try. That's the second attempt on the wheel today, and it's just not going to land the way you want it to. It's fine, though. Yeah, get wrecked, dude. Get wrecked. Already done. Done before the TTS could even come out and say it. So, Miguelito, thanks for the roll tides, man. Many roll tides, dude. Ethereum.d. I haven't looked at Ethereum.d. We just would look at Ethereum paired to Bitcoin. We just do. It's just what you do, man. I'll go to it right now, though. Was that Pooter or Rudy Poo? I get y'all confused. .d. Look at the dominance on the cap. Stop the cap. Oh my God, dude. It's so bad. Holy crap, man. It's as bad as, like, you know, it's the same picture, dude. Same thing. Look at this. It's done. It's over. Here's your blow off top. December 7th, 2021. It's over. Here's your sign of weakness. That's a sign of weakness, a rally. And guess what? After the rally, the conclusion was to all market participants, less than before. And all of them less than before, Rolling over, currently sitting at 17.65%. That is the lowest levels seen since October of 2020. 1 year ago, 52-week lows being achieved right now. 10 minutes, it'll be the lowest daily candle close, though, since September 21st, 2022. So free falling. I mean, we got some Tom Petty going on right now. You think 17.38 easy. Then maybe if you're lucky 16.8. After that, man, then it starts getting really sketchy. Okay, you got a swing low back from April 2018 at 15.6%. These are all levels that are gonna be hit, in my opinion. I think the market participants are figuring it out, that the switch to proof of stake, NFTs, staking, it was all a scam. So Bitcoin shall reign supreme, because has anything changed on Bitcoin? Nope. Is it still somewhere to put your money, and it's secure and fungible, divisible? Yep, it's just doing the same thing it's been doing since its inception, and there's no CEO to change things. So yeah, Bitcoin is the best asset that exists that has anything to do with crypto, though Bitcoin is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not crypto. Ethereum's crypto, bro. Okay. And guess what? Your top crypto is treading water and will continue to tread water. Good. Yeah. What is it? UPS Daily? UPS. I don't know, man. We'll look at it. Let's go to it. Take a sip for that too. United Parcel Service. Sharkin. I don't know, man, because it is holding a level. It certainly is holding a level right now, right? Okay, there's this 154.75 that goes back to September 2020, November 2020, February 2021, October 2022. I don't like it, man. The trend has reversed. The trend peaked and then it reversed. February of 2022, it was over. I think it's still over. Why? Well, because everything's continuing as is. Only lower highs, only distribution, only just a couple weeks ago. Let's just say, yes, the beginning of October, it was the lowest price achieved in 3 years. 2 weeks ago. But yeah, buyers are defending 154.75. If you want to take a chance on the divergence, you better have your stop loss set up somewhere just marginally below 154.70, because below that, bye-bye. I mean, below that equals minimum 135.50 and then 120. What's up, Marco, dude? Thanks for the birthday wishes, man. Philip, thank you, dude. Philip with 1L. Have you ever asked your parents why? They were like, hey, we're going to name you Philip, but with 1L. Was there like a king that had 1L in his name or something? Did they like, yeah, I want to name you after King Philip who had 1L. I don't think there is one. Tell me though. And if you haven't, just, it might be something to do. Ask your parents, why do I have 1L in my name as Philip? For real. Okay, well, did your dad ever ask his dad? Dad, why do I have 1L? And why? And I'm naming my son Philip II with 1L. Irish family. Philip gets his second L when he takes the crown. Ah, is that what it is? Gotcha. Fake news lore. I love it, dude. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, like, you are extremely correct, Eric, on buyers defending, by the grace of God, an inflection point, the last of inflection points until GG no re. I just have concerns about only lower highs, and then like this rally, who knows where it could go? It's probably going to be it's going to conclude lower than 192. Sorry, I had to cough. Yeah, so I'm saying, like, let the rally begin. Let the meat cake, I think I said, but while I was muted. But understand, it will most likely, if the trend continues as is, it will be as such a lower high than the previous high, stay below the 200-day moving average, and then eventually you'll retest 154.74, and then there probably won't be enough demand next time. You'll break it, and then you'll see the waterfall, and then maybe we could end up seeing 120 to 125. Okay, that's it for now. But hey, man, yeah, you are not wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. It's not just about the inflection point. The swing highs and swing lows before it can tell us that's the context, and the context is your trend has reversed. You know, it has. We got less than 4 minutes till the daily close. If you're enjoying the stream, like button, bell, sub, whatever. Yeah, birthday, crypto, Sharknado. But again, it's a Tuesday. It's just another day, man. Not a big deal. Once a year. So we're almost at the local on the 8s. Didn't look at Monero. That can't break resistance, man. It's just impossible. Like, this is such a big deal. It's like sad. It really is. It's a very disappointing situation here. Like, you're staring at the truest of true privacy coins in the universe, and the buyers are just not there. There's not enough demand to break the level of levels where you got a chance. But it's kind of just in line. It's not bad like most of the others. It's a little better. It's superior, but like it's not really compared to Bitcoin. It's kind of garbage. It just is. Let's look at the other ones we hadn't looked, like QNT. This thing's awful, man. Broke 100. Oh man, look what happens when this breaks. It's this like one. I don't know, kind of why I have it right there. Was it like the weekly or something? Maybe. No, not really. I don't know. It really should probably be here. You know, $84. You know what happens to QNT below 84? It's not really open for debate. It's just how it is. Like $50 below $84 on the weekly. You're just sitting here. No one's buying because it's QNT. And why would anyone in an environment like this want QNT? They wouldn't. Like, you're kind of crazy to think that it's a good idea to own QNT. It's been a bad idea for a while. It's been a bad idea since a trade setup was posted in December. It hits first target and concludes with a bearish backtest of a level as resistance, and then rolls over and hits entry, and then no one buys it ever again. Yeah, there was a time and it was okay, and it was terrible performing. So just be on the lookout. You have your alert set up at $84 because when you hear the beep, you're in trouble. All right, Rob, here's a sip for you, man. All right. Here's your local on the 8s, the first local on the 8s of my new year, my new age. Let's go to Bitcoin. Top of the hour. Here's your weekly on Bitcoin. Well, it was a lot better, you know, when the not the SEC, but when the ETF approval was real. Turned out to be fake very, very fast. But still, I mean, like, if buyers can keep it up for the next 5 days, that's like too much time, because it could end up being completely taken out. Okay, you cannot bank on this yet. But if it did, it would be a bullish engulfing candle. It would be the highest weekly candle close since August 7th. I mean, those are great, and possibly getting back above the 200-week simple moving average for the first time since it broke in August. I mean, that'd be great, but dude,
really
there's so much time left. You just have to be very aware of how much time, and you cannot like put much into what's happened yet. Because 28.8 has not been taken out, 30K has not been taken out, and 31K has not been taken out. Okay. Jesus chimes. We have a new day upon us. Let's go to the daily. That's a decent day, man. I think after a pump like that on fake news, I think today that's incredible. Right? You pump on fake news, even though like it may not have been a pump on. I mean, we know the real pump was on fake news. The structural development was there. Remember on Sunday before any of that fake news, we were identifying classic accumulation. It just is the way it is. That was it. So self-fulfilling, you can say whatever you want. Hidden bullish divergence. Patrons, you were pinged on the hidden bullish divergence. You knew about the classic accumulation structure there before any fake news came out. And since the fake news came out, it took you all the way to $30,000 on the dot. But the great news is after the $30,000, you continued to rally and closed pretty strong. And then in the past day, you held. The buyers have kept the price elevated, very elevated. And I don't have a problem with that at all. That could be a bullish inside too narrow range right there. Is not bad. So the people that bought are still involved with Bitcoin right now on the 12-hour. You can see it. Structure's still there, man. Oh, Scott Carney in the house, man. What's up, dude? Thanks for the birthday wishes, man. Earlier, right? You gave me the birthday wishes when you found out about it. And a DM. So thanks, man. Thank you, man. Sit my knee. And we're looking across the markets. I've been live now an hour and 30 minutes, having a beer, playing my own drinking game, I guess. Stu, wow, Stu, are you kidding me? About 5 minutes ago, Stu renews his Citadel membership, his premium Discord membership. So Jesus chimes for Stu and many others that have renewed over the past week where I've been sick and traveling. Thank you all for the continued support. Y'all are amazing, and y'all keep this going, right? 100% crowdsourced, no marketing, no affiliate marketing links, no monetization via YouTube at all, not a dime from them ever. So thank y'all. That's how you do it, man. Nice birthday present for me from Stu Kings. Okay, so just it's really concerning just looking at how that there's no way that's real. That can't be real. No, what? No, see, something's off, dude. Why is it like Ren has not? Why is a new day not in? Dash too. What's going on? Why is it like this? That's so stupid. What's going on? Like the new candles aren't being painted? It's been 3 minutes. 24-hour market, by the way. These S-coin scams are so illiquid that they're not even like, oh crap, sorry, a new day. They're not doing it. Yep, still the 17th here. What a joke, man. Yeah, you really want to own these? Well, they're not even like in real time. Closing candles and new candles opening. Been 3 minutes. That's ugly, dude. It did not used to be like this. What is this, a new thing? These are like multiple S coins doing the same thing, not opening new candles now. Here's Mana. Like, what a loser. New candle? What? How? Not new candle. OXT. Not new candle. Not opening. Block. Not new candle. Brad, it's not. Are you sure on the ones I'm looking at? Ones you're looking at? Because, I mean, most of them are okay. Most are like fine. They've reopened. All right. Okay. But like, I'm saying like this is a handful of other ones that are just not. Nah, exchanges are fine because I mean you got plenty that are everything's working as intended, just not on some, and it's just weird how many. I think ZRX has been doing fine. See, this is like with the price action that makes sense at inflection points. Okay, fine. Other altcoins are not doing that. They're not like rallying like ZRX was or has been. BAT still holding. Okay, basic attention token. Cool, dude. Cool. And you can't expect really much price action or movement on the new day. We looked at Bitcoin. So, you know, as we look at Bitcoin.
Since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
On that local on the 8th, we can go to Ethereum, see how it closed. It was not a good close. It is not the same thing as Bitcoin, and it's not even close in performance to Bitcoin. But it's still above 1540. Is it I'll tell Shaylin. I told him we'll get a louder Maxine Waters. I mean, said no one ever. Like, this is probably the only time in human history anyone's ever been like, hey, let's make sure that we get a louder decibels on Maxine Waters when she speaks, you know. It's a first time for everything. God. Oh, okay. Hey, look, Under Armour is up 7.5% after appointing former Gap COO Sean Caron. Dude, right? Gap and Under Armour were like the same chart. One actually played out, and then Under Armour failed. And then I guess Under Armour's like, bro, why is the Gap chart going up and holding supports at the type 2 return of the harmonic? We just need to, let's go ahead and headhunt Gap's former chief operating officer as ours, and then we'll be good too, right? And then they did. And then, yeah, Under Armour's up 7.5%. Wow. You can't even make this up. That's the most insane thing ever, because that's been the most comparative chart. Those two. Wow. Crazy world, dude. So we've got dinner in like less than an hour now. I have pretty much kicked this beer. Well, Gap GPS kept going today. Really nice. Really, really nice. I mean, this right here, narrow range, 3 white soldiers in a way too. I mean, outside the fake news, right? If you exclude the fake news, the wick, that's a pretty big 3 white soldiers right there. New beer chill wave. I don't know, man. Can you convince me? Can anyone out here convince me to get another beer? And then I could, yeah, I think I could easily finish it in less than an hour if we do that too. So convince me. Someone be a Philadelphia lawyer, and then we'll talk. Look at total. You know, because look on the 8s type situation. To revisit it, I don't think you would care though, because it's just so stupid.
I like turtles.
It's stupid. It's okay, but this whole chart is being propped up by Bitcoin. I also get total 2 mark cap. Oh, Eric, you are? You're opening a beer, man? Total 2. I mean, it's like a joke. Total 2, total joke. As you can tell, like the difference in performance from total to total 2. Where if this was total, if it had Bitcoin, it would be far higher in market cap to the top of the range, as you can see here. It's not. It's yeah, more like Ethereum. Ethereum's the anchor. Total 2, and you're just closer. Oh god, dude. Like you come back down 495. It's hard to say. I mean, like, because Bitcoin keeps going, man. I mean, altcoins are going to continue to like gradually rise, but I think any day Bitcoin just goes sideways. The altcoins get eviscerated. Eagle Rare. Oh,
it's
yeah.
O'Clock plus Screw WE. It's Mitch O'Clock. Screw's We Rock.
What was that at the end, dude? Gee, it's so weird. AI is still weird. All right. Brad's having a beer. All right.
The beer market must go on.
All right. We'll get one more. Chill wave.
Mr. Chicken asked me, "Hi, Mitch, are you streaming during Halloween 2023? Nah, it ain't Mitch. It's Johnny Silverhand taking over your stream. Halloween 2023? Cyberpunk vibes, man. You better believe I'll be haunting the net, rocking some wicked tunes and causing chaos. Can't miss that, can you?"
I don't even know who that is, dude. Johnny Silverhands? Johnny Tsunami is only Johnny I know. Hold on, I'll be right back. Just 2 seconds. Thank y'all. Yeah, we'll get a beer. All right. Okay, open another beer. Whatever. Just an IPA, a Jai Lal or whatever IPA. One wheeler. So, dude. Thanks, Smokey. And okay, counter raise from a Cyberpunk video game. I didn't even know. Thank you, dude. It's an old game. I hate Cougar be good. Yeah, might as well be loosey goosey, Eric, for dinner. Yeah. Why not, man? Yeah, so total 2 looks terrible, and then we go to total 3, and it's even worse. Wow, take out Ethereum, and you're like, we got a Binance coin, right? They are the anchor.
Halloween Horror Nights 2023 in Universal Studios Hollywood. I'll stream it on my tablet.
Wow, I didn't even know that was something you could even do on Tangia. Thank you for that. Thank you, dude. All right, well, the candle high close from January 2018, the previous cycle top. You're sitting here.
Happy birthday, and today is a special day. I think know a little about special days like every day of my glorious presidency. Quick shout out to all the contributors who make this country great. And not again, but now.
Canadian Skiing Rooster, thank you so much. The Donald Trump contribution. Thanks for fidget spinnering a hot dog. Didn't even know that was a thing that you could even do on Tangia. Wow, I'm learning a lot of things. Holy crap, man. So, you just are in a really nice downtrend right now. Though you've begun to make higher lows than the lowest low from December 2022. That's real. Buyers are trying to defend that 2018 peak. 313 billion. Really just very little demand. I mean, like, it shouldn't be like, okay, it's time to go. It's not happening. You can't make it happen. Just concerning trend. And I just, M shape completed kind of, but no performance. Yeah, it's like a Gartley. It's kind of like a Gartley with an 886 with a type 2 return, and it's wild, but then it's like, you're this close to death. That's how close you are, and only lower highs. I don't even know how, with this chart, I don't even know how Bitcoin saves it. Because Bitcoin's been doing fine, and the altcoins just aren't catching bids. Oh, a new day already. Like assets, is Dash still broken? Yeah, the Dash chart on Binance is still broken, man. It won't update. KNC, okay, all right, it's down today. This one's actually kind of been holding up. You would think. Look at the range, high or low, but just in the middle of it. Ugh, I don't know, dude. Tezos, like, here's one that looks like trash. Like collapse watch on Tezos, just waiting for 37 cents. We've been waiting forever. Wow. All right, Tezos collapse watch. I'm telling you, dude, it's already over. Everything is, the stage is so set for collapse. That means from where the price is right now to the target area, the only thing that makes any sense is 42% downside, because everything that even was maybe a support is only resistance now. It's like one of the worst looking charts, dude. Uniswap, same thing, that got routed. Okay, it was the lowest daily candle close on Uniswap in a year and a half. It bearish and golden candle. It's just continuing to sell out. Like, why not wait for 358 and wait for way lower probably too. Wait for 175 in time on Uniswap. Yeah, literally. Yes, for sure. Look at that. Look at Ren right here. Didn't quite. Oh my God. Thanks for the static stuff, dude. Thank you. Waiting on Ren for collapse. Theta for collapse. Dude, Theta's just bad, man. Like, no response, right? Oh, we're diverging. It looks okay. And just lower highs than previous highs. Okay. Dang, man. I wish we were looking inversing everything. V-chain. Just lowest high of downtrend. It's like Cardano. It's like the same market participants as Cardano's V-chain. No one's buying. I mean, just enough because of Coinbase listing, and then someone's just continued to offload here. Once we hadn't looked at Shiba.
Here comes that bullshit water. 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 Watch him roll it. Watch him.
All right. Took my sip for that. Dat boy over there. Kind of the worst thing that you could ever possibly imagine. It's like Halloween. It's like a horror movie. A formal bearish backtest of the old low from June of 2022. It has been regarded as resistance in a bearish engulfing candle. And you're back below some candle close from 2021. This is the worst. Okay, downside potential on Shiba below this level long enough equals, we got a good 11 to 13% downside on Shiba from here. Yeah, that's the worst thing to ever happen. These are the worst pieces of price action you could imagine. Super scary. Forget watching horror movies around this time of the year. Just watch the Altcoin charts. Look at the bearish back tests on the daily time scales. It's so bad, dude. Wow. Wow. Worst thing that could ever happen. ENS, look, I mean, it's like this old all-time low from 2022. Kind of like flipping resistance. Yep. Never, ever. Now. But it has, right? It was always whatever, and then it's now resistance, and it wasn't ever a resistance before until the fateful couple days ago, right? It was like October. Was that like it? It was literally the 16th. God, man. No one wants it. No one is buying it, and I can completely understand why. Ethereum name service. Cool, dude. Hex is up, though, today. You know, Hex did it, man. It pumped. I mean, like, you know, only after hitting 3-year lows yesterday, it pumped like crazy. It's kind of like wild, right? Hits the support. Look, 2822. It's just there. It happened. It hits it, and that's where somebody aped in so much that it pumped at 17%, and that was it. Has it made a higher high? Not really. Didn't even actually make a higher high than some September 30th level. So cool. Yes, this is what happens when an asset finally, eventually goes from like one level to the next. Oh, it just lost 47% of its value from August to now. So 2 months, lost 50% of its value. Hits a level that is undeniable. That's why I have these zones here. They're just here, man. It hits the bottom of that zone and then does that. It's like, great, man. It doesn't really mean much. Like, what are you gonna do? I mean, like, that's like the meme of the guy who gets like 5th place and he's like, you know, shaking champagne all over the people that are in 1st place, and he's like biting the 5th place medal. Ooh, I did it. Congrats, man. You're an embarrassment. You look, it's like that, and then, okay, can I even tell it happened? Nah, I can't even tell. Holy crap, man. Congrats, though. If you're a Hex Cult member, you lost a little bit less of your value than you had been losing from before. So that's cool, I guess. Wow. Amazing. We haven't looked at Litecoin today yet, have we? Litecoin that it's the worst thing ever, man. That's like awful. I mean, like, you know, of course, anything's possible always, but dang, dude. $66 is so real of a level, and it's resistance, and that's it. And then you're like closing below it and you're staying below it. So if the price ever gets above $66, we should definitely have a conversation, because it could be good. It could be like you're fortunate. It could be headed $84 eventually, but you're not, and that's reality. So until you break that, you just can't be bullish. You can't. Exciting about Bitcoin, though. I mean, I don't really care about these altcoins. They're garbage. They're garbage performers. Bitcoin is not a garbage performer. Bitcoin's, you know, one of your best performing assets of all markets, of all assets in all markets for the year 2023 and all time in the past decade. It is the best performing asset that exists. It has outperformed every single equity, including Nvidia, and it's like actually run laps around Nvidia and run too many laps around everything else. In talking about like decade performance. So, best performing asset in the world over 10 years. looks pretty good, especially for the year 2023, where it hasn't technically even put in a lower high and definitely has not put in a lower low yet. So it's just all right, promising. And fundamentally, you know how good Bitcoin is fundamentally. As someone would say, Ken Griffin, a flight to quality. That would be the words. And I would agree wholeheartedly. Nothing's changed about that, man. What's up, MIK? Mike. Mick, yeah. We did go over Clean Spark, indeed. Yep. And it's kind of okay. Like, Clean Spark's like above an inflection point for now. For now, that's the word. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can keep the stream going much longer. Like, I'm just kind of like out of everything, dude. Out of gas. Can't, no more chat. And it's just like every other day. Not much has changed. 28.4. All right, Bitcoin. You saw 28.8 after the fake news, but you were only able to test it and no higher. If you look at the 4 hour, you can see this beautiful price action after, right? The fake news came out, okay, but then the price continued to rise, and then you finally got the test you were looking for. But since that test, there has not been one 4 hour candle, or any other candle for that matter, that has gone back up to test 28.8. So it has been only regarded as resistance because it is the most important level ever right now on the Bitcoin chart. And you just got to wonder, like, if we're going to get a big pullback here, or it's just time to go test it again and break it and head to 30K. Huge ifs here, man. All we knew is the 1, the 2, the 3, the classic accumulation structure. Amen. Flag? Nah, I would just call this neutral consolidation, and not much consolidation at all. To try to draw a conclusion about what's happening here is just sideways. All you can say at this current time is whoever bought leading up to the fake news and whoever bought after the fake news was announced, where everyone knew it was fake news, those people still own Bitcoin. And that's it. That's all we got. And it's been short-lived. It's been a 24-hour period. So that's just not enough time to go by to be able to really articulate an argument for any consolidation structure, man. Too limited in data. A 60-minute, we can try just for fun. I mean, whatever. It's not bad. It's like sideways consolidation. Sideways on the 60-minute. Just today, I know it did make its highest 60-minute candle close in 2 months. Which is cool to have it like that, where it's like, hey, man, on your birthday, it was the highest 60-minute candle close and the highest 4 hour candle close in 2 months. That's cool. 2 years ago, on the weekly, it was the highest weekly candle close ever. At that time, when it was my birthday. So I thought it was cool. But this is like, I'm hoping just only for a couple month highs. It's different. Way lower expectations these days,
Late happy B-Day, man. Been
Mr.
out of the
Anderson,
country for a while.
Hello.
Appreciate you. The hype will return someday.
Man, I hope so, dude. You say it will return one day. I'm banking on that, man. I'm hoping that's the case. It's just a lot more fun when there's hype and there's. Remember Haysong? Remember like when 1,000 concurrent average viewers on every day on stream, so much chat that like can't even read all of it. Man, they were just the glory days are so long gone. It's crazy. And it's like, I don't know, would you just rather be like, you get spoiled? We'll see here. Sorry, my music stopped. So. Yeah, maybe one day the hype will be back. Maybe it's going on Bitcoin just because. Flight to quality. I mean, we do. It's a stronger argument than maybe in human history based on the fact that we have people in charge of our government now that are actually robbing our coffers. We have taxation without representation literally occurring. They knew they were going to do that, though, and that is why they added... And that's why they added 87,000 IRS agents to the IRS, because they knew what they were going to be stealing, literally stealing our money and our children's and children's money, and giving it to not Americans, not at all. It's going to be going to multiple wars across the across the pond, across the Atlantic, and now it's going to be given to illegal immigrants. Literally, your money is now going to 7.5 million illegal immigrants from the third world. So of course they have to enforce that. They got because people are going to opt out. Like, I'm not saying, I would never advocate anyone on stream to stop paying your taxes. That is a felony. That's felonious. That's terrible. As a taxpayer, it's very bad. But as a citizen, but it has gotten to a point where they even knew what they were about to do, and that's why they did it. And it's like, okay, we can see what you're doing. You've betrayed us. You're stealing. You're sending money overseas. You're laundering it to destroy what remaining country we have left. So you're using the taxpayers' money to literally destroy society as we know it, so you can usher in your own dictatorship, your totalitarian, crazy neo-globalism thing with Klaus Schwab and all the Bilderbergs and the shadow governments. Okay. So it's all happening, man. Exciting, right? Really, really exciting stuff. James, thank you, man. All right, well, yeah, good luck to Bitcoin that has rallied to the next major inflection point, but certainly has been unable, the buyers have been unable to even come close to really testing it again on a 12-hour time scale, testing the 4-hour once, and that was it, never again. So you just got to wonder if the buyers that have come in before, leading up to the fake news, right? That's how we were able to identify the 3 rising valleys. If those buyers that came in, they're still here, and they're actually more than before. If that's real, man, let's see another test of 28.8. Let's break it. Let's go 30, 31, and let's break 31 once and for all, and let's start heading up to the next major levels. If you're excluding Fibonacci, the next major level above 31K is $38,000 to $39,000. It's just, we need more. We have to have more demand. There have to be more buyers, or the people that came in, we need more help. We need them to buy more Bitcoin, because so far it's not enough, unfortunately. Looks good so far, but need more. Okay. So thanks so much for the birthday wishes. It's been a good one, great stream. Very grateful for this community. It's a dream, man. you know, changed my life, and truly grateful. So you got my word. As long as you keep coming back, I'll keep it coming back. So until next time, respect the TA.
Since we started out on Bitcoin,
Smartphones, Tablets und evakuieren in den Flugmodus. Geräte, die Sie nicht vernommen haben, unter anderem auch Laptops, schalten Sie nun vollständig aus. Diese nutzen Sie erst dann wieder im Flugmodus, wenn die kleinen Anschnallzeichen über Ihnen ausgeschaltet wurden.